even the very elect, that's the chosen, even the very chosen ones may be deceived. These were the words of Yeshua himself that came right out of his mouth in red. Said, in these days, even the very chosen ones can be deceived. It's like, wow, if they're chosen, appointed, chosen directly by the Most High himself, how in the world can they be deceived? One of the main reasons why, this is what Yeshua said. He said, an evil and adulterous generation seeketh for a sign. But he told them then no sign would be given to him except the sign of Jonah. For as Jonah was 3 days in the belly of the beast, so was the Son of Man 3 days in the heart of the earth. So, what does he mean by an evil and adulterous generation? He calls it an evil and adulterous generation. Now, what does he mean by adulterous? Well, what is adultery? Adultery is one of the, I think it's like the 8th out of all the 10 of the commandments that we're supposed to keep. And if he said that he's talking about an adulterous generation, what he's talking about is spiritual adultery. Spiritual adultery, because the church only has one true husband, and the husband is the Messiah. However, if that adulteration, that church submits themselves to another Messiah, that church represents the bride, the Messiah represents the husband. If they submit themselves to another husband, that is known as adultery. This is spiritual adultery. And he said that these are the people that are looking for a sign. And it also tells us that the Antichrist is going to be working in power, signs, and lying wonders, that he may deceive many. And I think we're at these days at this time. Because someone told me, I've been given assignments many times. The real Messiah, the real true God, if he gives you an assignment, if he gives you something to do, he gives you the equipment that you need to be able to do it. In other words, he puts the blessing on you so that you can do the thing that he assigns you to do. This is the example right in Genesis when he said, be fruitful and multiply. But before he told them to be fruitful and multiply, the first thing he did was he blessed them. The blessing gives them the ability to do the command that he carries out. But a false one will give you a command and will not give you the ability to carry it out. But the false one can also lie to all the other people and say he did. And if they all believe that he's the true one, they're all going to be deceived. Even the very elect, even the very chosen, if they do not know what to look for. That's the reason why the scripture says, study to show thyself approved. And it also tells you, gives you a clue of what to study. It says, test the spirit by the spirit. The words are spirit and the words are life. So if you're not testing the word that is spirit by the spirit that is speaking to you, you will be deceived. And that's the word for now.